Assalamu alaikum my dear students. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I hope you all are fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Here I am Kamrun, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal English Version School, Day Shift. My dear students of class 8, today I am going to take your Bangladesh and Global Studies class. So all of you take your book and go to page number 140. Today we will discuss creative question answer from chapter 11. And the name of this chapter is the minority ethnic groups of Bangladesh. And our creative question is 1 and 2 from this chapter, that means 140 page. So let's start our class. At first we will read the stem, and the first stem is Niru is a hill girl. She lives in Chattogram hill tracts. People of their group also live in Arunachal outside Bangladesh. Niru went to visit her friend Shubro's village home in Mymensingh with Shubro. She became very surprised seeing an incident. She observed that all the members of Shubro's family were giving priority to her mother's opinions. Besides, she got an opportunity to have close observation of the religious behaviors of Shubro and others. So this is our stem. There are two persons, Niru and Shubro, and they belong to two different ethnic minority groups. And our first question is number A. What is the head of the village of the Marma called? So this is knowledge based question. We will try to give our answer within one sentence, and you will get the answer in your book directly. So could you remember what is the head of the village of the Marma called? Yes, Ruaja. So what is our answer? Number A. The head of the village of the Marma is called Ruaja. Now question number B. How is a balanced communication among different cultures established? This is, this question carries 2 marks. And what, how could you balance communication among different cultures? Yes, we know that through cultural blending. So what will be our answer? The exchange of the elements of one culture with another creates cultural blending, which forms an intercultural relationship among the people. Thus, a balanced communication among different cultures is established. So this is our answer of B. Now question number C, and it carries 3 marks. Explain the cultural life of Niru. Now look, my dear students, Niru is a hill girl and she lives in Chattogram hill tracts, and people of their group also live in Arunachal outside Bangladesh. Could you remember which ethnic group live outside of Bangladesh? In India, in Arunachal. Yes, we all know that they are Chakma, and they also live in our Chattogram hill tracts. So our answer is Niru belongs to Chakma community, and we find it out that Niru is a Chakma girl. So this ethnic group lives in the hill tracts and their cultural life is diversified. Now we will explain the cultural life of Niru. The 3 important elements of the culture of the Chakma community are their food habit, dress and festival. All these 3 elements have their distinct features. The Chakmas weave their own clothes. The dress worn by the Chakma women are known as Pinan and Hadi. The Chakma men used to wear dhuti and gamcha, but they wear shirts, pants or lungi at present. But nowadays they wear shirts, pants or lungi. But dhuti and gamcha are their traditional dress. A cloth named Falgadi made by the Chakma women is very popular among the people. Besides, they make baskets, fans, combs, flutes and other musical instruments using bamboo and cane. Chakmas love to eat fish, meat and vegetables with rice, and their favorite food is tender bamboo shoots. And its tender bamboo shoots is their favorite food, and it's very special among special food among the Chakmas, but they also love to eat fish, meat and vegetable with rice like the people of our country. And Biju is their biggest festival, and they celebrate it on the last 2 days and on the first day of the Bangla year. And they love to play hadudu, wrestling and bouchi. So they love to play these games. So this is the question number C, that means the cultural life of Nehru. And my dear students, you can also take the help of your book, that is page number 129, and there you will get the answer, or answer of question number C, that means the cultural life of the Chakma people. Now question number D. There are differences between the social life of Nehru and that of Shubro. Analyze the statement. Now look, Nehru and Shubro belongs to two different ethnic groups. So we have found out that Nehru belongs to Chakma ethnic group. And what about Shubro? Let's see. Okay, Shubro's village home in Mamazing, and now look, Nehru became very surprised seeing an incident. And what is the incident? She observed that all the members of Shubro's family were giving priority to her mother's opinion. That means their family is matriarchal. So what do you think? Shubro belongs to the Garo ethnic group. So Nehru belongs to the Chakma ethnic group and Shubro belongs to Garo ethnic group. So our answer is Nehru and Shubro are the members of the Chakma and the Garo ethnic groups respectively. And there exist some basic differences in the social life of these two ethnic groups. Of course, because there are two different ethnic groups. And the Garo society is matriarchal. We can see from the mentioned stem that Shubro's mother is the head of their family. On the other hand, the head of the Nehru's family is her father. Besides, there are some differences in the social life of the Chakma and the Garo. So what are the differences? Let's read. Family is the major part of the Chakma society. Chakmas form Adam or Para with some families, and the chief of the Para is called Karbari. Some Paras make Moja, where headman is the chief of the Para. The headman and the Karbari maintain discipline and peace of their groups as well as the society. Several Mojas make a Chakma circle, and the chief of this Chakma circle is called Chakma king. On the other hand, Mahari or matriarchal identity is the root of the Garo society. So Garo society is totally different from the Chakma society. The importance of Mahari is unlimited in their social life, in marriage, inheritance and share of their properties. The Chachi and Mahari of the Garo groups are fixed according to their mother's ancestry. The bride and the groom must be from different families. So these are the differences between the social life of the Nehru and Shubro. And so we can say from the above discussion that the speech of the mentioned stem is proper and correct. My dear students, you can take the help of your book to write this answer. Now look, you can use the social life from social life of the Chakma from 128 number page, and you can also take the help of the social life of the Garos from 130 page. So with the help of these two para, you will try to make your own answer, or you can also use this sample answer. Now look, this is the sample answer of the creative question number 1. You can follow this question answer, or you can also make your answer by yourself. Now we will go to the question number 2. That means the second question of 140 page. Now let's read number 2. The three friends Mathin Chakma, Anta Shaha and Orun were enjoying the function of Pahela Boishak under the banyan tree at Ramna. After the presentation of the singers of Chayanot, they suddenly saw four dancers of Khagrachari were performing dance. They were wearing Anji and Thami. And the first question number A, and it carries 1 mark. What is the greatest festival of the Chakma? We all know that the greatest festival of Chakma is what? Biju. So our answer is Biju is the greatest festival of the Chakmas, and we will try to give the answer in one sentence. Now number B, what is Mewa? So what is Mewa? Yes, we know that it is a very special food item of the Garo ethnic community. So our answer is Mewa is a popular food item of the Garo. They use the bottom part of the little bamboo to make this special food item. You can also add some one sentences with it. It's your wish. Now number C. Which minority ethnic groups are the four dancers representing in the stem? Explain it. Now look, the dancers live in Khagrachari and now they are performing dance, and they were wearing Anji and Thami, and Anji and Thami is the dress of the Marma women. So that means these four dancers belong to the Marma ethnic group. So our answer is the four dance artists of the stem carry the identity of the ethnic minority group named Marma. The position of Marma is second in terms of population amongst the small ethnic groups of the country living in the hilly region. So they are the second, that means the Marma are the second in terms of population. Most of the tribal people of this community live in Rangamati, Bandarban and Khagrachari districts. And in the stem, a troupe of dancers from Khagrachari perform dance under the banyan tree at Ramna. They were wearing Anji and Thami, which are the traditional dress of the Marma people. So they are the Marmas, and in fact Marma people's dress represents their distinct culture like that of other ethnic groups. That means they have their special dress, and almost every ethnic group have their traditional dresses. So like that Marma peoples also have their traditional dress like Anji and Thami. Marma women wear a type of blouse which is called Anji. Besides, the other attire of them is called Thami. They themselves weave clothes and make the apparel. So they make their own clothes. For weaving clothes, they use both handloom and waistloom. So they use two types of looms, one is handloom and another is waistloom. So this is the answer of question number C. And my dear students, you can also take the help of your book. That means you can go to page number 134 and look, there is a cultural life. You can take the help from this para, and also you can read the lifestyle of the Marma community, and you can make your answer. Now question number D. Today Boisabi and Pahela Boishak have become together at a single point. Analyze the statement in the light of the stem. So now look, Boisabi and Pahela Boishak are interlinked with each other. That means they are almost similar. We celebrate, the people of our country, Bengali celebrate Pahela Boishak, and the ethnic minority group celebrate Boisabi. So both of them are almost same. And our answer is Bangali's Pahela Boishak and Boisabi festival of the ethnic minority groups of the hill tracts to welcome Bangla New Year are interlinked. The small ethnic groups inhabit in this region along with the Bengalis. The ethnic groups receive different elements from Bangla culture. Therefore, a similarity is observed in case of the celebration of the festivals. So let's read the second para. So what are the similarities? Pahela Boishak is the common festival of the Bengalis to welcome the Bangla New Year. On the other hand, Boisabi is the festival of the ethnic groups to observe the same occasion. Both the festivals are of the same kind in their meaning. The only difference lies in the way they are observed. So, how we observe our Pohela Boishakh and how they observe, how the Boishakh is observed is the difference. But this difference has also become insignificant due to cultural exchange. It is seen in the extent that Marma people perform dance at Pohela Boishakh program. Similarly, the Boishakh programs of the ethnic groups have now become a part of the culture of the Bengalis. So, as a result, the Bangla culture has become much richer and diversified. So, in conclusion, what we can say, the quote in the question is justified in the internal relation between the cultures of the Bengalis and the ethnic minority communities. So, my dear students, so there is a similarities between the Pohela Boishakh and the Boishakh festivals. So, this is the sample answer of the creative question number 2. You can take the help from this sample question answer and you can also make your answer by yourself. So, dear students, today we have discussed creative question answer 1 and 2 from chapter 11. So, that is all for today. I hope you have understood our today's topic. So, and there is a homework for you. Now, look, homework number 7. Chapter 11 creative question answer 1D. That means you will write the answer of this question. There are differences between the social life of Niru and that of Shubhro. Analyze the statement. You can follow this sample question answer and you can also make the answer by yourself. So, dear students, do your homework regularly and submit it on every Sunday within 8 am to 4 pm. And it is very important because your SBA, city and diary marks will be given on the basis of the submission of your homework copies. So, keep practicing at home, study regularly and abide by your parents. See you again. Allah Hafiz.